Hey, girls and boys, it's Mr. McAndrew, the math coach. Very excited because we're doing great. We're working on subtraction. I hope you are starting to see why it's really important to know how to take a number like 85 and not just think of it as 8 tens and 5 ones, but it could also be 7 tens and 15 ones, right? Because sometimes we need to open up some of those tens, right? If you think of it as candy, like some of those bags, in order to subtract what it is that we need to subtract, right? Okay, so we're going to do the same thing today, except with bigger numbers, 3-digit numbers. So today, we're just going to focus on breaking apart 3-digit numbers in different ways, all based on place value, right? Which means how much value it has based on where it is. So let's get started. Let's take a look. Here's the math app that we used that I showed you last time. And I will put the link in the slides so you can always look yourself. It's super fun. So let's get started, okay? Let's get this party started. We have the number 254. Okay. I'm just going to get my numbers ready, my writing utensil ready. So here you can see we have 250, 5 tens, and 4 ones. Okay, so there's a variety of ways, a lot of ways that we could show this. All right, so but what I want you to think about, let's keep with our theme of candy. Okay, let's go with M&Ms. Okay, we'll change it up for you. If you don't like Skittles, then maybe you like M&Ms. So we have 4 M&Ms here. Just each one of those is an M&M. And in the green, we have bags of 10 M&Ms. So in this bag, which is green, and let's just pretend all the M&Ms are yellow. Okay, they're just yellow. And in this bag, there are 10 M&Ms. The bag is green, and there's 10 here, and there's 10 here, which gives us 50 M&Ms here. Now, what's interesting is over here, okay, there's 200 M&Ms because inside this big red box, okay, are 10 bags of M&Ms, and each bag has how many M&Ms? 10. Okay, so for example, if I open that up, you can see that there are 10 bags of M&Ms. And each bag has 10 M&Ms in it. So 10, 20, so let's count, ready? 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So there are 100, okay? And if I circle this like that, no, that didn't work. Let's try it again. If I circle all the way around it, and they highlight, and if I hit this button down here, they come back together. Okay? So inside of each of these, let's say, boxes are 10 bags of 10 M&Ms for a total of 100. Okay, so this is all really good. So there's different ways we could show 254. This is one way that we could show it, right? We could also show it another way. We could open up one of, let's open up one of these. And so I'm just going to click right here, okay? And it opens up like this. And we'll bring these over here, okay? So now 254 is 100. We have 15 tens. Right, because we have 10 tens here, plus 5 more. So we have 10 tens, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 tens, which gives us 150. All right, so we've got 100 here. Let's do this. We've got 100 here, right? And over here we have 150. Oop, that's a 5. Looks a little funny. And we still have 4 ones right there. All right, so 100 plus 150, that's 250, 254. So we still have 254, it's just that we opened up one of the boxes and took the bags out, right? That's it. That's all we did, right? And we know that sometimes it's really important to know how to do that, because sometimes when you're subtracting, you need to open up a box or open up a bag to get some of the M&Ms out. Okay, that's just all there is to it. All right, so let's look at another way we could do this. What if, let me erase this. What if we also opened up one of these bags, right? One of these bags of 10. No, do not clear all drawing. All right, so let me just get rid of, there we go. Okay, so what if we took one of these and we decided to open it up? Okay, we open up the bag. So I'm going to click this button over here, and now you can see there are 10 M&Ms. We're going to bring them over here to the ones, because now we have 10 loose M&Ms. Okay? All right, they all just spilled out of the bag. All right, so now we still have 254 M&Ms, but we have 100 in the box over here. Over here, we don't have 15 10s anymore. We have, here, let me separate these a little bit so you can see them better. We have, we had 10 down here, but then we took one away, which means we should end up with, these like to stick together. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 10s. That gives us 140 right here. Okay, we have 140. So 14 10s is the same as 140. And over here, we gave 10 1s, right? So we have actually, now we have 14 M&Ms over here. So because we opened up one of these bags. So we opened up one of the boxes, and then we opened up one of the bags. And so now we still have 254. But now we have 100, one box. We have 14 bags of 10 for 140. And we have 14 loose M&Ms. Now, boys and girls, I could empty out every single one of these bags, right? I could open up, I mean, there's like 1,000 ways I could show this, right? I could empty out that bag, right? And move it over to the ones place. So now I've got 24 ones and 13 10s and 100, right? There's a lot of different ways I could do this. I could empty out each one of these bags, right? I could, here, let's see, I could just, so every time I go like this, I'm going to click this, and bam, I just poured them out, right? And then bring them all over to the, to the ones place. Now I got a lot of ones over here. Okay, it's still 254, it's just that you're allowed to open them up, right? And even this box, I can open up this box, right? And now I've got a bunch of bags of 10. There's no hundreds. There's just a bunch of 10s and 1s. And then I could even open up all the bags. I could end up with, if I poured all the M&Ms out of all these bags, these 10s bags, I'd end up with 254 just loose M&Ms everywhere, right? But when we write numbers, the beauty of what we do is, when it would be hard to write that, so what we do is we say, all right, anytime you have more than 9 of something, put it in a bag. Make it a bag of 10. And if you have 10 bags of 10, make it into 100. And guess what? If you have 10 hundreds, you could make it into 1,000. It'd be like a big, like, huge mega box. All right? And 10,000s make 10,000. And 10 10,000s make 100,000. And 10 100,000s make 1,000,000. And it goes on forever. Okay. But I'm getting all excited here. Okay, so let's take a breath here. Deep breath. All right, so what I want to do is I want to show you what this can look like when you do it. You can certainly go to this math app and mess around with it. It's awesome. But we're also going to do it on paper. So let me show you what that looks like right now. All right, so boys and girls, you're going to get some work that looks just like this, except it's going to have a number. Okay, we're going to do the same number we just did, which is 254. And your job is to break up this number in at least 3 different ways. Okay, I gave you 4 slots If you can do it 4 ways, that's fantastic, but I want you to do at least 3. Okay? All right, so one obvious way to do it is just the way it looks, which is we have 200. All right, we just draw squares. That's easy. 50. So those are just sticks. Those, right, these represent this. And the hundreds, right? You have the hundreds here. And if you want to use these, then feel free to go ahead, right? Represent these. That's 100. And, of course, we have our ones, which are these, okay? All right, so what's another way we could represent 254? So what we just did on the computer was we took one of these, right, and we opened up the box and saw that there were 10 more 10s in there. So we could have one box of 100, and then instead of having 2, we could have, let's say, over here, so we've got 5 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one right here, we're going to erase it and make it into 10 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, because this 100, right, this 100 can become 10 10s. Okay? And then we still have 4 1s. So is that still 254? Well, we have 100, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's 200. 210, 20, 30, 40, 50. 251, 252, 253, 254. Yes, it is. Okay? And if we were subtracting a number where we needed more 10s, well, this is how we would get them. We would open up that box and we would have 10 more 10s. Okay? So that's another way we could write it. What if I did this? What if I did the same thing? So I'm going to do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then there's 4 1s. But this time I take away one of those 10s, right? And if I open them up, there's 10 1s in there. So I just like, or 10 pieces of candy. So I bring those over here. I pour those out of the bag. So now I have 10 M&Ms over here, plus the 4 I already had. Okay, and I have all these 10s bags. All these bags have 10 M&Ms in them. And here's 100. Do we still have 254? Well, we should, because all we did was we opened up one of these bags of 10 and poured them out over here. That's all we did. So let's see, we have 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's 200, 210, 20, 30, 40. That 10 makes it 250, 251, 252, 253, 254. So it works. Whew. All right. There's a lot of different ways we could show this number. Okay? Another way you could show it would be I could either open up this box, or I could open up another one of these 10s. Right? So for when you do your work, and it's going to look like this. So for example, you have the number 352. It looks exactly like what I'm showing you right now. You have spots for 4 different ways, but I want you to show me at least 3. If you can show me 4, that's great. Here, I'll show you one more. I'm going to do it, and then I'll show you what it looks like. I'm going to open up this box. So I'm going to have 10 more 10s. So I'm going to have, here, I'll do it, then I'll show you what I have. Okay, hold on a second. All right, so real quick, the last thing I did was I opened up both boxes, and I ended up with, I already had 5 10s, and then I had 10 more, and then 10 more. So there's 100 here, there's 100 here, that's 200, 250, 254. Okay, so all I did was I just opened up those 2 boxes. All right, and that's another way to do it. You wouldn't have to do this normally. I'm just telling you, you know, there's lots of different ways you could do it. So you're going to practice this. You're going to have 3 numbers to work on. 352, 506. Now there's zero 10s there, okay? And you're going to have the number 861. And then tomorrow we'll do some more subtraction. All right, good job, boys and girls. Be kind, be safe, be good. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.